Let's go to Rupa Huck right now, actually. Rupa Huck, who is the Labour MP for Ealing Central and Acton. Rupa, first of all, your reaction to the ruling?
I think it's decisive, it's unanimous, all 11 justices. These are the highest legal minds in the country and the highest court in the land. They've all found it's unprecedented that Boris Johnson's actions in suspending Parliament were unlawful, and that should be quashed. So I think what should happen now, I'm ready to go back to the chamber. I'm in my office in Parliament as we speak. We need to be holding this government to account. And actually, Boris Johnson's position has become untenable. He needs to go. He needs to resign.
What do you expect to happen now? So has there been any movement towards going back to sit?
I've had a text from my whip. Are you ready to come tomorrow? I'm like, yes, I'm here now. Bring it on. I think officially the Speaker is going to decide when we sit again. But we've already, we're losing loads of time. We're meant to be leaving the European Union potentially with a disastrous kamikaze crash-out, no-deal Brexit on the 31st of next month. The EU said, do not waste this time. What did he do? In a most undemocratic, underhand way, in August, when no one was looking, went up to the Queen, a 93-year-old woman, lied to her, and now, he's been stopped in his tracks by a court of law. It's completely unprecedented that this has ever happened to a serving Prime Minister.
Do you expect that when the House of Commons comes back to sit, do you expect your leader, Jeremy Corbyn, to call for a vote of no confidence? What do you expect to happen here?
I think he should resign. Boris Johnson should resign. He's acted dishonourably. His actions were illegal. He lied to the Queen. The reason they gave was not the right reason. I think he should fall on his own sword. But yeah, we're ready for a no confidence vote. I know that we've said, I don't know what the direction from the top is, because they're all in Brighton. I'm in London at the moment. But the honourable thing would be for him to resign.
Do you expect that to happen? You say it's what you would expect as the honourable thing to happen, but in reality?
Yeah, this is a Prime Minister who thinks he is above the law. He thinks normal rules don't apply to him in every aspect of his life. And we've seen that Parliament's passed a law, in fact, that we extend now to the 31st of January if there is no proper deal. We've seen people who've resigned, people like Amber Rudd, have said that there's no negotiations going on. He's not taking this seriously. He's someone who prefers being on the campaign trail, having selfies taken with the public. And we've seen the public, are not best pleased with what he's doing either. That's come and...
Well, he's currently in New York, isn't it? Where it's about, 6 in the morning or so? Do you expect him to...
probably rudely awakening him and telling him...
Do you expect Boris Johnson to return now to the UK?
They have these things called aeroplanes, don't they? He would have been doing Prime Minister's questions tomorrow. Do you know, this Prime Minister's only sat for 5 days of Parliament ever because he's frightened. We talked about projects here. He's frightened of real scrutiny from MPs, so he'd rather be, prancing around in New York or on the campaign trail, not doing the detail, not doing the difficult stuff, not being held to account by MPs. So, yeah, it's imperative. We would have actually cancelled the party conferences for this. In August, in the middle of August, a whole load of MPs came back and said that we should be sitting now. At a time of national crisis, we should be sitting for every hour God sends
and Rupa,
to resolve this, to find a way forward, not...
And what is the answer forward from your perspective and from Labour's perspective here? What is the way forward?
Yeah, we have a divided nation. We've had, families factionalised, parties split.
I was about to say, within
middle.
parties as well.
I think we need... Yeah, absolutely. I don't shy away from it. We need to bring the country back together once we have a deal, or in fact there is the Theresa May deal, which was signed off by the European Union, so we know that it would work in practice. Then I think this needs to go back to where it started, which is with the great British public, the people. We need a people's vote. Offer them a workable Brexit or remain, because we know for the functioning of our nation that works.
Okay, but then there'll be, more than 17 million people who voted to leave, who will then in that case...
Yeah, but that was in 2016. mean? You know, that was on one day in June 2016. Where are we now? 16, 17, 18, 19. It's the fourth year of this.
Yep.
It's easier said than done. In those days, it was a very abstract binary concept, leave, remain. When we have a workable deal where we know what that entails, where we know what the detail
But the thing is,
we put that to people.
the thing is, at a time where the
still want
Conservatives, at the time when the Conservatives, you know, as you said, Amber Rudd, people are resigning, people don't know exactly what direction, there is no united front there. It's not exactly like your party are united on this either.
Well, we took a decision yesterday to offer a people's vote on any deal. So that is our position. So that is pretty clear. And
Is that the right? Is that what people want though? Here is that what Labour Party members have voted for, but is that what the majority wants?
Yeah, and our leader has said it. Everyone said it. Let the people decide. I trust the people much more than I trust Boris Johnson, who's been found to have broken the law today, and his advisor Dominic Cummings, who's pulling the puppet strings here big time.
Okay, Rupa.
So let's go back to the people and let them have the final say on this.
Okay, Rupa, thank you very much for your time.